It's huge. It was very painful. I probably give this tattoo like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Why am I getting emotional? Hey y'all, if you're new here, I'm Christine. Welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, hey boo, I see you coming back. I hope y'all are enjoying the cozy vibes that is my new setup. This is my first time filming in this little cute area. This is going to be a tattoo tour. I'm going to take you along with me on the journey that is my tattoos and show you what I have, show you why I got them, when I got them, and then rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as pain goes. If you don't have a tattoo yet but you want one, you're welcome, because this is for you. Stay tuned to the very end of this video because I'm going to be showing you 3 of my new pieces that I got the other day. I know y'all been waiting for this. I've kept them a secret because I need you to subscribe to my channel. This is content for you. I've kept those a secret, but you will be seeing them today and I will show you how it went. I will take you to the tattoo parlor with me. So let's jump into it. First, my very first tattoo. Let me tell you this story. So my very first tattoo, I was 16 years old. I know that's illegal. But if you are highly unaware or you're new to my channel, I do have a video up about my brother. So when I was 16, my brother passed away. Tragic, dramatic, very emotional. It was a very sudden loss. So if you want more of that information, I will link that video up in the cards. I will also link in the description down below. So check that out if you haven't already. But I was 16 when my brother passed away. Me, my mom, my grandma, and my aunt, we all went to go get tattoos. They were going to this girl who worked at a tattoo shop and did really amazing portraits. They were gonna go see her. Meanwhile, I was only 16. The plan was for me to go to somewhere slightly shady, like a house, go get my first tattoo. But after the girl did my aunt's tattoo, she did my grandma's very first tattoo, she did my mom's tattoo, and they all got the same portrait on their arms. My grandma's was on her leg. But then she was like, I can't let you take her somewhere else. So if you promise to never speak of this day again, and I'm not gonna let them know who you are, sis, don't worry, I will tattoo you here. And I was like, thank you. It was my first tattoo. I wanted to make sure it was really good. So that's this tattoo that I have. The reason that I got this, it is a penguin. And the reason that I got this is because I used to call my brother Penguin. I either called him brother or I called him Penguin. I never called him Mario. I never called him Lil Mo or what everybody else called him. Lil Emo, whatever. I always called him Penguin because he, back in the day, it was hip and cool to wear your pants down to your knees and like waddle around. But he was so short, he just looked like a penguin. So that's what I would call him. So that is why I have the penguin tattoo on my leg. His necklace, as you can see, says Lil Mo on it, and that's what they called him. That's what my mom called him when he was little. That was my very first tattoo, and not for a second do I regret it. I've never been tattooed by a girl after that, and she was so gentle. There was zero pressure around where she was tattooing. It was so super easy. As far as pain goes, because it is my left calf, my thing is you always go in thinking it's gonna be way worse than it's gonna be. So that actually helped me in the sense that I wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I would give that pain probably like a 4 out of 10. It was like, you can feel it, but it's nothing dramatic. So that was my first tattoo. My second tattoo was, I believe the one on my back was my second tattoo. So my second and my third tattoo, you're definitely gonna see a theme. They're a lot thicker. They're a lot heavier. I was probably 18 at the time. I don't remember. Even at a very young age of 18, as you guys know, I lost my brother at 16. I was in a very unstable, toxic relationship during that entire time up until I got to college. So I had kind of actually been through a lot as a kid. So the one on my back, there's forgiveness in the shape of a key and then strength in the shape of a lock. So forgiveness is the key to your strength. I just have found throughout my lifetime that until you are completely able to forgive somebody, not for them, but for you, like if you hold any kind of hate in your heart or anger in your heart, you're constantly, you still have emotions toward that person. For me, until I was able to let go of everything, was I able to move on and realize like, why are you out here acting out of character? Get it together. That's what that tattoo is about. I've just learned through a lot of life instances that until you're able to completely put a situation behind you, completely let it go, then you're able to move on. But it's not until then that you're able to do that. So that was my second tattoo. My third tattoo. So this one is my 1 of 2 tattoo. Every time somebody sees it, I get, oh, are you a twin? Does your sister have the other one? No, actually my best friend John Eric has the other one. We got these our senior year of high school. So So our senior year of high school, we were attached at the hip. You don't know, John Eric is Bonique's brother. John Eric and I were actually super tight first, and then me and Bonique got close. John Eric has the other half of my tattoo. So that's my first matching tattoo that I got. Oh, my back. What was the pain level on that? Honestly, I don't remember. But when I was 18, I was thick, like thickums thick. So I doubt it hurt at all. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fat on my body. So I would probably give the one on my back probably like a 5 or 6 out of 10 because it did hurt worse than one on my leg, but it still wasn't that bad. So this one actually was probably one of the more painful tattoos I've gotten, but because it is so close to the inside of my elbow, it kind of really hurt. And you can see that this one is like faded. It needs to be touched up. Mine bled for some reason, but John Eric's looks great. John Eric's is not faded. John Eric's didn't bleed. I don't know what happened with mine, but it is what it is. This one I probably will give like a 7 out of 10 because it did really hurt, but it wasn't like unbearable pain, and it's small, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I definitely remember this one hurting. So like a 7 out of 10 for this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. My fourth tattoo. I thought I was grown, first of all. Second of all, the shit, because I had more than one tattoo. The fourth tattoo I got was the one on my thigh. It's huge. It was very painful. I probably give this tattoo like an 8 or 9 out of 10. This one was very painful. I had to take it in 2 sessions. So he did the entire scroll first, and then after the scroll I went back for a second session for the angel that's next to the scroll. The idea of this tattoo is my brother had a tattoo on his chest, and if you're from Texas, if you know Trey the Truth, it is the song No Help, and that song was like his anthem. And ultimately the song says that no matter what's going wrong, if your girl left you, like if you're broke, like whatever the case may be, all you need in this world is God. Like all you need is to keep your faith. You're gonna figure it out. So that he had tattooed on his chest, and we just all know, if you know, you know, like that is his song. So he had that tattooed on him. So then after he passed away, I told you guys in the video that I made about my brother that I had to learn a lot to fight my own battles on my own. I had to find that strength within myself to carry that piece of him with me. I figured if I put his like anthem on me, then when I'm down, when I'm upset, I will remember, get it together. He would be so upset with you. Like, get it together. What are you doing? You're acting dramatic. This is not how we act. Get it together. So I decided to tattoo it on my leg, and the angel behind it is kind of like, why am I getting emotional? The angel next to it is kind of like him watching over me, him reading it, him letting me know, you got this. You know what you're doing. You're strong enough to handle this. So that is the concept behind the one on my thigh. I don't regret any of my tattoos. All of my tattoos have a meaning behind them. All of my tattoos were important to me at the time that I got them. If I were to change anything about the one on my thigh, I probably would just move it up a little bit so it wasn't so low on my thigh, but I mean, it is personal preference. It is what it is now. So my fifth tattoo is this one that you see pretty often right here on my collarbone, and it says, it's half of a dream catcher, which is supposed to be the D in dreamer. I have had some really slow people come up to me and be like, why is it only half? Like, it's a D. Calm down. The reason behind my dreamer tattoo is because Nelson Mandela has this quote, and it says, a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. And that has resonated with me for a very long time. When I was in middle school and I was in high school, I was super obsessed with like apartheid and Jim Crow laws and slavery and just how awful we were as a society and still are when it comes to the treatment of Black people. I read every single book in the library on Nelson Mandela, read every single book in the library on Martin Luther King. I just knew everything about everything. That is part of the reason that I got it. But another reason I got it is because I'm a firm believer in following your dreams. And if you have nothing, I was having a conversation with one of my friends earlier, and he said that the best way to take over an island is to burn all your ships. Basically saying, like, if you have nothing else to fall back on, you're more likely to accomplish your goals because you don't have a plan B. So I feel like my entire life, I've never really had anything to fall back on. I've told you this throughout several of my videos. When I moved out, I was on my own. I had literally nothing to fall back onto. I felt like nothing was reliable enough and sustainable enough for me to fall back on if I didn't make it on my own. I knew that was something I had to do. I take a part of that that with me in everything. I took a part of that with me to college. I knew there was no plan B after college. I have a really hard time with not excelling in something that I set my mind to. So usually I do. That's why here I am on YouTube, monetized, talking to you guys, because I really wanted to do YouTube and I felt like everybody else is doing YouTube. Like, these people on YouTube aren't doing anything special that I can't do. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of commitment. Yes, it's a lot of time. But if it's something that I want, I'm going to work towards it. A winner is a dreamer that never gives up, which is why I have my dreamer tattoo. Pain wise, I feel like this one didn't really hurt. The only thing is, like, you could hear it on my bones, but it didn't actually hurt. It just felt like vibrations all up my neck. It actually made my nose and my ears tickle out of pain. Probably like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10, just because it was more uncomfortable than anything. It was vibrating my entire face. Fun fact, after my dreamer tattoo, I actually got a tattoo on my left foot. It said beautiful in Arabic. It just kind of disappeared. Like, not even like a long time afterwards. So they'll tell you if you get any work done, like on the palm of your hands or on the back of your hands or the tops of your feet or the bottom of your feet, certain places your skin sheds more in those areas. It was on the side of my foot and it just disappeared after like a month that I had it, maybe. I talked to her and I was like, hey sis, my tattoo disappeared. She was like, yeah, I told you it might do that, but I'm not gonna redo it. You'll have to pay for it all over again. And I was like, nah, it's cool. I'll just have the memory that it was there. It was so thin and so small and so little. I don't remember the pain level of that one. I'm just gonna be real with you. I hear foot tattoos hurt. I think if I don't remember how bad it hurt, it probably wasn't that bad. So it's no longer there, but at one point in time it was. So there you go. After that tattoo, I got the infamous sunflowers on my shoulder. The sunflowers on my shoulders, which has become, why am I getting emotional? The sunflowers on my shoulder, which have become the kind of theme for my channel. This tattoo is for my grandma. My grandma and I literally were attached at the hip for the longest time. She's still alive. She's great. She's probably watching this right now. Hey mom. But we were so super close. I'm the favorite. Yes, she's told me to my face. Don't tell, it's a secret. We've just been super close. Being the middle child, you're not the oldest, so you can't get away with whatever you want to get away with. You're not the baby, so you're not spoiled rotten. You're just kind of somewhere in the middle and you keep getting called your brother and your sister's name and you're just kind of dragged along everywhere. If you're a middle child, please pause this video and comment down below and tell me you know what I'm talking about. Because I was the middle child, I always kind of felt like not as important. And my mom's gonna roll her eyes and she's gonna have a whole fit because I'm saying that, but let's just be real, okay? Because I was a middle child, I just gravitated towards my grandma. And her spoiling me let me do that, and she is literally a freaking superhero. I love her so much. She has my entire heart and soul. I need to go see her like today. My sunflowers are for my grandma because her favorite flower is sunflower. My favorite color is yellow, so that is my sunflower tattoo that's kind of been adopted upon this channel. Calm down, you're such a baby. I probably need to get this one touched up, but because it's a yellow ink, it's going to fade, it's gonna lose color. I'm out in the sun a lot, my shoulders see a lot of sun, so I probably need to get this one touched up. But yeah, I just love this tattoo. Between this one and of course the ones for my brother are some of the most important tattoos I have. As far as pain goes, my shoulder didn't really hurt at all. Probably like a 5 out of 10. I mean, you can feel it, it's there, but it wasn't like anything that was unbearable. The color was a lot, but it wasn't crazy. And then after my sunflower, I went and got this tattoo with Shorty. If you've been here for a while, you know who Shorty is. Shorty is my sister Haley. She's my baby sister. Fun fact about me and Haley, we hated each other. After my brother passed away, Haley and I hated each other until probably she was about 16. Now she's 21 now, but at the time we literally did not get along till she was 16. We could not be in a room together. We would want to slit each other's throats. We were so dramatic and so angry. All we did was fight. But now, you know, Haley is, I have 0 friends. I have like a handful of friends, but Haley has literally become one of my best friends. I feel like part of the reason that I am who I am and I've decided and become the person that I am as far as being so driven and ambitious as I I'm part of that because of Haley. I feel like she needed me to be that, to show her and teach her and lead her in a direction that I knew she was bound for greatness. So Haley's killing it. She just moved into her first apartment, so shout out to Shorty for living large, living her bougie life. When she was 18, we went and got this tattoo. Can you freaking calm down? On this tattoo, I just have my arm around her and she has curly hair because at the time she had really short hair. And so she has the other one of this. We got this when she was 18, so I have 2 matching tattoos. One with John Eric, one with Shorty, so That was this one. This one didn't hurt at all, honestly. It hurt, probably stung a little bit like on the inner of my arm, but otherwise it wasn't that bad at all. I'll probably give this one like a 6 out of 10 just because it was slightly less painful. I think that was my last one. So now I will take you to the tattoo shop. We're going to go get 3 new tattoos and I will debut them to you after this short footage. Let's go. We're back. The first 2 are pretty obvious. If you are new here, you will see them occasionally on my channel. I do have 2 beautiful, amazing, so freaking smart daughters who I love with my entire soul. That seems to be a theme here with my tattoos, people that just mean a lot to me. I still need one with my mom. I think I know what I'm gonna get for her. I just need to go and do it. Same with my dad and Horace, of course. For the girls, Liliana, her name is actually Liliana Rose. I knew when I had my girls that I wanted a classic Spanish name. I just knew that's what I wanted, but we call her Lil from like Phil and Lil, the Rugrats, because I'm a 90s baby. I wanted to call her Lil, so that is the inspiration behind these 2 tattoos that I have here. Liliana Rose, so of course I got the rose and her name Liliana. But then I had no idea what to do for Camila because she is one. She doesn't like anything. She doesn't gravitate towards anything. Her middle name is Elena, Camila Elena, and I love the sound of her name together. It's just so pretty. But what tattoo was I gonna get for Mila? So because Liliana is a rose and it's so classic and it's so uniform, I feel like that is Liliana to a T. I feel like she is super smart, super sweet. She listens. She's such a good helper. We've never had a problem with Liliana. She never went through a terrible 2 stage. She's always been the most polite, most kind, sweet little angel baby you've ever met in your entire life. So she's very uniform and amazing. The rose just made sense for Liliana. Camila, on the other hand, still very smart, still completely driven, so freaking beautiful. She's the prettiest baby I've ever seen in my entire life. Of course, next to Lil, you can't tell me anything about my babies. But she is the wild child. She says no a lot. She throws a lot of tantrums. She gets her way. She wants what she wants when she wants it. She's the one who's going to be the wildfire. Because of that reason, I wanted the classic uniform rose for Lil, but then I wanted a little wildflower for Camila because that one's gonna test me. It's always the second one. It's always the second. So that is the inspiration behind my wildflower for Mila. And of course my rose for Lil. How did these feel? These were fine. I mean, it hurt slightly the lower he got with Camila's down here, but Liliana's doesn't go as far down. It wasn't that bad at all. So these are probably like a 4 out of 10 maybe. It wasn't that bad. Last but not least, I have this beauty on the back of my arm. This one I feel really represents who I am now and who I aspire to be. I am trying to love myself. I'm trying to love my body. I'm trying to be very accepting of not only myself but other people. Finally realizing how freaking badass women are and how much credit they deserve. Just trying to empower and just appreciate women as a whole, from freaking having babies to working full-time jobs to being stay-at-home moms to never getting a break ever. Like, women are just freaking amazing and you can't tell me otherwise. So that's why I got the silhouette of a woman. But then I also asked a few of my closest people to me, Horace and a few other people, if you could describe me in 3 words, what would those 3 words be? They all agreed on some sort of smart. That's why I got the word intelligent, because I really do feel like, not to toot my own horn, but I do really feel like I am very smart as far as articulating myself, being able to put my thoughts into words and really convey what I'm trying to say to you in a positive, appropriate, respectable manner. So I did get intelligent put on there. I got sensitive put on there because you guys know I'm very emotional, but also I've been called sensitive my entire life. Like, I can cry at the drop of a hat. We know this. Unfortunately, Liliana got that trait from me as well. I am very super sensitive, but that's just my way of knowing that I'm sensitive. I know I'm sensitive, and you know what? That's okay. Like, yeah, I cry a lot and sometimes it's unnecessary, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So that's why I got the word sensitive on there. I'm kind of trying to take that word back for myself. I got the word kind because I really try my hardest to think and act out of kindness, whether it be helping you do literally anything. I will be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest support system. I just believe in being kind to not only you, but everybody around me, even if those people aren't necessarily kind to me. But don't get me wrong, I also will just like very stone coldly cut you off or just be very unemotional towards you. So I'm either the kindest person in the world until you know, I feel like I can't be. But with strangers, with friends, with family, with anybody that I know, I love, I don't even know, but I support, I really, really, really try my hardest to be so kind to them. So they all agreed I'm super nice, super kind, that kind of stuff. That's on there. Patient. I've told y'all over and over and over, I try so hard to be patient. If I'm frustrated with you, I will try to calm myself down. If I'm very patient with my girls, they're constantly mom, 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 mom. I'm trying to be very patient with my husband and my friends. I just try to be a very patient, open-minded type of person. So I got patient on there. Those are the 4 words that I chose to go on me. I just feel like they embody who I am and who I try to be and who I strive to be. So yeah, I really, really, really love this tattoo. I think he freaking killed it. It's super simple, but I think it is more of the style that I'm looking for now. And agree with me if you like, but in the comment section down below, let me know. Like, the styles of tattoos have changed so much too. Yeah, I'm really excited for these 3 new pieces, and I'm kind of excited to get some more tattoos. I already have a few ideas. I just don't know. I'm very picky about placement. I don't want like sleeves or anything crazy. We'll see what's to come. Let me know your favorite tattoo. Let me know what you have. Oh, scale of 1 to 10. This one didn't hurt at all. Like, at all. I'd probably give this one like a 3 out of 10. Like, it hardly hurt. It was just very uncomfortable to keep my arm like this. But it is what it is. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already and this is content that you like, or you like any of the other content on my channel, please, please, please consider subscribing to my channel. We'd love to have you. The bell notification next to the subscribe button lets you know when I upload a new video, and you don't have to wait for me to post it on social media. If you do wait, or the button's not working, or whatever the case may be, don't worry. I will always let you know when videos go live on my socials. These are my socials. This is where you can find me on the internet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I hope y'all are, okay, glasses. Tris! Oof. Excuse me, also the apple juice that was sitting over here, it's gone now. I saw it, don't worry. Tris! Mert, ooh, let's not say that. And it's small, but, even, my mouth is really dry. What is happening? There. Oh, hold please. If it's not one thing, it's another. I tell you, the maintenance guy just came to change the batteries on the friggin' fire alarm. Oh, let me take this off. All right, where was I? What were we talking about? 2? Now she's 22. No, she's 21. How old are you, shorty? She was born in 1999. Yeah, she's 22. No, she'll be 22 this year. She's 21. Yeah. Excuse me. That, hey, go on. Whoa, I've never yawned while I was filming before.